Your meditation for Module 1 was created to support you in a guided exploration through a recent or imagined experience of ahimsa and saucha in your life with the support of pratyahara. Pratyahara is the practice of meeting your senses so you can then withdraw them inwards, away from the grasping or aversion of the external to illuminate the vast and wondrous sensational architecture of the internal. I have included prompts, cues, and lots of space with the intention for you to feel into your inner environment while also feeling like you are not alone. I am right here with you. Let's take a few moments to get settled. In whatever position you find yourself in now, begin to look around the space you're in, noticing shapes, colors, objects, where the light meets the shadow. Look all around your space, above, behind, down low. And within the next few moments, allow your gaze to land on one object or color or shape that, for whatever reason, feels soothing to look at. Notice what that feels like in your system, to pause and take in the quality of something in your space that feels soothing. Begin to notice how your breath is moving in and out. Release your gaze from that object or shape or color, knowing that it's there if you need to find something soothing. And begin to invite in a little more movement through your eyes, your head, your neck, your spine. And move in a way that feels soothing as you feel your skin touching your clothing, and the gentle stretch that happens with this slow, mindful movement. And perhaps even the sounds of your movement and the space you are in. And for a few moments, notice what it feels like to weave the movement of your breath, eyes, and body. Perhaps a figure 8 or an oscillation from side to side, or any way that intuitively feels like weaving in the present moment. And begin to make the transition into a position that feels a little bit more comfortable and supported, that allows you to settle a little deeper. Perhaps bringing in a pillow or a blanket. And as you settle into what feels like a comfortable position, take a moment to really notice what feels so comfortable about this position. Where do you feel that comfort? And then make any edits or adjustments so you can be even just 1% more comfortable. It might feel organic to close your eyes at this point. And if you want to keep them open now or at any point, focus your gaze at something that feels soothing. Now begin to notice your breath with a little more attention. And as you breathe in, notice any smells in your space. Noticing the aroma and the sensation of your breath as it moves through your nostrils and into your mouth and jaw. Pausing in your mouth to notice any lingering tastes, textures, temperature. And on your next inhale, ride the wave of your breath through your throat and into your lungs. Feel your breath as it moves in, receiving and expanding, and out as you soften and allow yourself to be held and supported. Begin to scan your internal environment the same way you did in your external environment, noticing detail. In your internal environment, notice sensations. What's alive in you now? Notice how your breath can support you here. Scanning through your body as you feel the movement of your breath, the movement of your awareness, meeting the movement of sensations. Notice how your senses, when pulled inwards, integrate and weave into something quite unique as you explore. Perhaps listening to what you feel. Feeling the vibrations and pulsations of what you can hear. Sensing a subtle taste or aroma in what you are seeing. And seeing what you can feel. Hold space as you inwardly observe. Without judgment or trying to change anything. Just notice your internal experience as it is now. This creates a baseline, so you will notice what changes. Now tune into your breath a little bit more and practice feeling and guiding your breath to move like a wave. Breathing in what feels like slow motion as you receive and open the nourishment of the inhale. And continually surrender, let go, release as you exhale. Now perhaps there is an area of your body that feels really open or pleasurable in this moment. A place that when you venture your awareness away from it, there is a knowing that you can come right back to this area of your body at any time when you need a little more sense of safety or connection. This might simply be the sensation of your breath when it moves fluidly, flexibly. Or the warm welcoming you feel in your heart or hands. Or the groundedness you experience when you tune into your connection to the earth. Find a place in your body that feels safe, welcoming. Now in this experience, I am going to guide you to feel an emotion or experience that at first may appear as being uncomfortable. And the purpose of this exercise is to notice what happens when we allow our experience to be what it is, and to consciously and actively bring in forms of nonviolence and safety signals for support. So remember now you have something you can gaze at in your external environment that provides some soothing energy. You also have a comfortable position for your body, that you have a specific sensation you can highlight that feels comfortable. And an area of your body that you can bring your awareness back to at any time when you feel you need a little more safety to outweigh any danger signals. Feel your breath. At any point, if you do feel overwhelmed or a sense that this is too much, recognize your empowered choice to seek safety by guiding your awareness to an object, sensation, or body part that offers soothing and comfort. And you can also pause this recording if needed as well. Now, rather than trying to figure anything out or problem solve, allow this to be an opportunity to practice feeling, noticing, observing what you feel and how your body reacts. Noticing how it changes when you just hold space. So save the cognitive reflecting or making sense of it all for after. So once again, notice what it feels like to ride the wave of your breath into your body a little more. This alive, intelligent, oceanic flesh, rippling with the energy of your breath moving through you. Recall a time recently, or or imagine what it would feel like to be in the experience of a struggle. Just notice the sensations, the visuals, the words or emotions that come alive when you invite in what could be described as a struggle. Remember to actively seek out safety signals at any point as we continue. Now, once you feel struggle in your body, in the now, let go of any cognition of recalling the memory or problem solving, and just notice what struggle feels like. Perhaps you noticed your breath change. Perhaps you feel struggle in a particular area of your body, or it could be a whole body experience. Can you soften your breath around this struggle? And notice, does it have a shape? Edges? A color? A weight or density? Does it move in a specific way or direction? Or shape shift? Even if it is difficult to describe clearly, can you just notice it with curiosity? What happens when you allow one slow, spacious breath to move towards this struggle? Give it space. Allow it to be what it is as it feels your presence. Do you get a sense of what this sensation or struggle needs from you in this moment? Don't try to figure it out. Just feel. Perhaps you notice reactions to this struggle, labeling it as something you don't like, or confusion or frustration. Just for a few more moments, can you include all of that and be curious as you notice struggle and all that comes along with it? Can you hold it all with your breath? Notice what happens when you don't fight it, make it wrong, or push it away. Allow a few more breaths to just be in your body with whatever is present or arising now. Notice how your conscious breath can send the message of safety and nonviolence throughout your system. When you feel ready, send gratitude into your body for the courage and trust it took to step in and stay in this experience. Notice how your breath communicates that message of gratitude. Pause this slide if you want to stay here a little longer. And now we can invite in a little more of our higher cognition with these 3 reflection questions. I will read them out with some space for you to feel what arises. And if you feel called to put pen to paper to capture some insights, pause this recording after I read out the questions to give yourself the space you need. What sensations stood out to you in your body? Did you get a sense of what this struggle or sensations needed from you? From this embodied experience of ahimsa, nonviolence, what has become more clear? When you feel ready, we will shift into an embodied experience of saucha, or purity. Once again, taking a few moments to settle into a position of comfort, and allow some gentle movement of your body and breath to guide you into an even more grounded and supportive position. Notice how the occasional pushing down into the earth and releasing and yielding into the earth can create a supportive rhythm that helps us surrender and let go a little more. Notice how your inhale expands your belly and chest to create more space, and your exhale allows you to let go and feel the support that is all around you and within you. Notice what it feels like to invite your inhale into your back body a little bit more. And as you settle a little deeper into a position of comfort, just do a scan of your body to notice what sensations are alive in you now. And I'm going to guide you very briefly through your body. And I invite you to notice your breath in that area of your body before you move on to the next. Starting with your head. Your neck and shoulders. your chest and upper back. Your arms and hands. Your mid and lower torso at the front, sides, and back. Your whole pelvis. Your legs and feet. Feel your whole body. Listening, feeling, observing, smelling and tasting with each breath in your internal environment. In this experience, I am going to guide you to feel an emotion or experience that generally is quite pleasurable. The purpose of this exercise is to notice what happens and savor it. Take a moment to recall a time recently or imagine what it would feel like to experience a sense of purity in your mind and body. Once you feel you are touching in on the experience of purity, let go of any memory or cognitive meaning making and just be in your body to feel what transpires. Perhaps it starts as a little seed somewhere in your body, or it could be a full body experience. Where do you feel a sense of purity? What does it feel like? Notice how your breath can support you in expanding this sensation or simply being with it as it is. Do you feel your breath take on this signature of purity? Without grasping or aversion, savor this moment and experience purity in your body now. Feel it in your breath. And notice what happens when your breath is both the message and the messenger of purity moving through you. Allow yourself to enjoy this pure state of being, one breath at a time, for 1 minute. Is there anything this purity wants you to know? Listen by feeling. Trust that your breath is a gateway to pure presence, and you have access to that whenever you pause to feel it. And pause this recording if you want to stay here a little longer. And now we can invite in a little more of our higher cognition once again with these 3 reflection questions. I will read them out loud with some space for you to feel what arises. And if you feel called to put pen to paper to capture some insights, pause this recording and give yourself the space you need. In this experience, what sensations stood out to you in your body? Was there anything the purity wanted you to know? And from this experience, what has become more clear about saucha, purity? Now, I hope you enjoyed this guided exploration, and I'm looking forward to hearing what has become more clear for you. Reach out to me if you have any questions or are in need of any further support at this time. Bye for now.